All right, here we go, guys. And continuing the 2022 Stuart Boat Show series, today we're going to feature big catamaran boats. So not your traditional V-hull, offshore center consoles. These are catamarans and big cats. And this whole big cat revolution, I think everyone can agree, was started by Freeman Boatworks. It's a great story. Scott Freeman, the founder of Freeman Boatworks, he started building I believe it was a 33-foot catamaran in his garage, and it is now one of the, if not the most popular brand of offshore catamarans you can buy. There's something like a 4+ year waiting list. Everyone who owns one loves it. They make those boats now from 34 to 47 feet. And there was one at the Stuart show. It was a used boat for sale. It was a brokered boat. The factory wasn't there with any demo boats. I'm sure they'll be at Miami, but they weren't here. That boat, a used 42, we're going to see some pictures of it right now, or some video of it right now, 1.2 million. But we did have 3 other manufacturers there that had big offshore center console catamarans. Those would be Twin Vee. They had their 34 there. It was the most reasonably priced, and it was enormous. I mean, all these boats are huge, but the space on the Twin Vee felt insane. $314,000 as it sat there. So no trailer, no taxes, but I think a great price for what you're going to see. It's a lot of boat. A company that I've read about here and there on the Hull Truth called HammerCat. I believe I was speaking to the owner during the video. They had their 35 there. Again, another impressive boat, carbon fiber, lighter, twin engine. He told me, and you'll hear it on the video, as it sat at the boat show, you were looking at about $500,000. And last but not least, we're going to look at the Sea Hunter 41 CTS. No representative when I was crawling all over it, but looking it up online, and they didn't have the price on the boat. Looking it up online, there's a used one for sale for $920,000. I'm going to guess somewhere in that 900 to $1 million category range if you wanted to build that out brand new. 4 engines, and it's a beautiful boat. And yeah, this is all the rage now, these big offshore center consoles. Let me know what you think, or offshore catamaran center consoles. Which one would you pick? Why? Hope you enjoy this video. As always, if you do like these videos, hit that like button. And if you're not already a subscriber and you like content like this, please consider subscribing. All right, here is a big Twin Vee 34. There's the boat show price, $314,000 with twin 300s, Suzuki 300s. Out the door, that includes the local Martin County sales tax, is $334,000, $295,000. I mean, this boat is enormous, enormous. Step up and take a look at it. And again, it's a cat, so it has the tunnel in the middle, 2 big sponsoons on either side, and let's see what we got here. Let's take our shoes off. I just like doing that. I mean, this is going to feel so big inside, I guarantee it. Yeah, it already does. Jesus. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Interesting access here to your pumps and whatnot. You got 5 rod holders here in the stern, 5 more on this side, like that big Sea Hunter cat we saw. 2 big live wells on either side. A lot of rod holders all along the side of the boat. 6 rod holders here. 2 seats here facing aft. It's a very wide boat. 2 flip-up bolster seats here. Twin Garmins. I mean, you get a lot of boat for $334,000. Full glass enclosure here. Get out of the elements. And we're gonna sound like a broken record, but the great thing about cats, they carry their beam forward. They don't V in the front, so you have just as much room up here as you do in the back of many boats, in the stern of many boats. Big spot here for Plano storage boxes. More storage under here. You have a windlass here. You have more storage in the forward sponsoon on either side. Big box here too. Let's see how this opens. Curious. Yeah, it opens forward. Well, it's hard to do this with one hand, but there you go. Good kill box or just dry storage. close this. And this is an interesting touch. The world's smallest fender. This is actually, pardon me, pop-up cleat. This is for fenders. So you want to drop fenders over, you have these. You can see rod holders everywhere on this boat. I like that cup holder up here where it should be by the forward seating. And again, you could fish up here. There's no issue. And then look at all that dance space you have going back. You also have a really big coffin box up here. Let's see if I can get it open with one hand. I did. You could have fish in here, drinks in here, storage in here. Easy to close. Nice little pad here, hand rest here. Again, we say this all the time. The one trade-off with catamarans is you're going, oh, it's locked. Well, it's going to have a smaller, it's locked. It's going to have a shorter head space because that's where the tunnel is. There's you know, on a deep V traditional center console, that's where the deepest part of the hull is. On a catamaran, that's where the shallowest part of the hull is. I didn't see this. Nice little storage areas here. You could put weights, hooks, sinkers, rigs. Very nice on either side. Very well thought out. And again, the GoPro's not going to do it justice, but this, more storage here. This boat is just enormous. Enormous. I mean, enormous. So on this side, it's a little different. I wonder what this is. This is probably the same on top. It is. What's the bottom? Bottom is just a small drawer. Okay. Twin Vee 340 GFX. Me likey. This is the 35 HammerCat. You talk about a bow. Holy cow. There's the tunnel. I don't know if I can stretch in there. This is a HammerCat 35 Twin Verado 350s. Easy access. Another big catamaran. This is, I want to say, a relatively new brand. You got the twin live wells back here. Look to be very deep. Yep, they're on tension hinges. Room for two facing this way. You got tackle storage here. What do we got here?
Yeah, if you look at the size of
holders, really nice material on the seats. It's got sea deck. It's got, again, like we saw in the other cats, ton of storage. This is all storage. 1 box. 2 box, 3 box, 4 box on each side. You got more rod holders, storage galore up here. Life jackets on this side. Anchor storage, I'm sure, here. More storage on this side. You can see it's just a ton of room. Now, nice big coffin box up here. Twin lounge. It looks like a cooler on this side too. Yep. And of course, we said this on other catamarans, you're going to have the smallish head, finished head though. But again, the trade-off's going to be not a lot of space on top. And you can see 2 big Raymarine screens here. FLIR night camera. I'm wondering what the price on this is. This looks like a sick boat. Yeah. See if we can get the gentleman's attention. He's talking to a customer. Let's just admire the boat, the rod holders. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 across the top, and another 5, 6 on each side. A couple more back here. Now, is 700 horsepower enough for a boat like this?
you're running like 45, then you just gotta, you know, not for water.
Now, is 700 horsepower. Not a lot for a boat this size.
It's the boat is carbon fiber and epoxy. So
oh wow.
Half the weight. So this boat, the wet weight of the boat, the wet weight is 9,000 pounds.
Okay.
So the horsepower to weight ratio
is fantastic.
This boat is the same as most other boats with quads because they're double the weight, so they have to get more horsepower, which diminishes. We have
pretty good fuel economy.
We got phenomenal fuel economy. 30-35 at around 600 nautical miles and 400 gallons of fuel.
Wow.
How far? I'm sorry.
600 miles and 400 gallons.
Yeah.
Wow. More storage back here. What's the MSRP option like this?
As it sits here, you're looking at about $500,000.
Okay.
So this is access, but it's also a nice step if you have your.
Oh, very well thought out. Yeah. Very well thought out. And you know, this much boat, that price, when you see some of these other boats, that's fantastic.
It is.
Yeah. Oh, I like this a lot. I've said that a few times today. HammerCat 35, sick boat. Another dream boat here. 41 Sea Hunter Catamaran.
What year is this boat?
Quad.
2020.
2020?
Yep, that's our 41 cat.
Quad, let me not break the boat. Quad 400, Quad 300 Merc Verados. Those are the V8s. Two huge live wells. This is a Sea Hunter tradition. Every boat they make has the two big corner live wells. Seating for 3 or 4 here. Storage back here. Cup holders, rod holders here. More rod holders up here. Sick boat. Second row of seating. Again, 3 large adults, or you can squeeze 4 people here. Seating for 3 here. 2 massive. These are, I guess, 21 or 22 inch screens. Index storage, because again, this is a catamaran, so you got the sponsoons here. You got a lot of storage. Beautiful lounge seat. Enclosed helm area, so the wind's not going to bother you. And the great thing about catamarans, they carry their beam forward. The boat does not turn into a V up here. It's so wide up here. And I mean, this could be a head boat, a party boat. You could easily fish 20 people on this. More storage here. More storage on this side. Windlass on this side. The one trade-off with catamarans, because the center of the boat is a tunnel. There's no hull under there. The center console compartment, the head compartment, is normally really small. This is no different. It'd be tough to, you know, use the facilities in here. Not impossible, but you'd be really hunched over. But that's the one trade-off. Yeah, insane boat. Insane boat. Freeman started this craze, and companies like Invincible and Sea Hunter, they wisely designed their own large catamarans, and they're selling like hotcakes. They ride fantastic. Guys in the Gulf, Louisiana, those places, they're buying them up. You got to wait a few years to buy one of these, and you can understand why. So this is a demo boat. There's no price on this. But my strong presumption is $1 million and up if you're buying this new. All right,